Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Before we begin, please do like and subscribe, really helps out the channel. And with that being said, we are taking a look at the XRP chart here. As we can see, since yesterday, it looks like we've come down into this area here, at this previous swing low, around about here. Currently looking like we're getting a bit of a bounce back up to retest that previous level of support. You can see pretty clearly what's happened here. If you look at the macro, XRP overall still going sideways really, isn't it? In a range between around that 29-ish cent level up to around this level here, around 55-ish cents. You'd see here this previous swing low. Support flipped into resistance here and here. Obviously, I'm not sure if we quite touched. We've just touched it there, obviously. Come up and touched it again here after, you know, essentially getting the FTX collapse, coming down into the previous range. Break out of this bear market resistance, back test, and then a run up, back up to the top of this overall area here. You can see the overall bear market resistance of the previous bear market there as well. You can see getting it tested here pretty much, getting a rejection, coming back inside the range, and then obviously testing the top of the range again here, followed by a decent rollover back down to support, which was at that 0.23 Fibonacci level. And now looking like we have fell back inside the range yet again for XRP. You can see we're making, you know, a clear little downtrend here. Lower lows and lower highs on the way down, looking for a key level of support. Overall, since the start of the year, where we're looking at here, you know, we've still got this 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe looking for that fifth wave since the start of the year. But obviously right now, sentiment in the market quite low with Bitcoin coming down and having a retracement. Again, everyone freaking out for some reason. Even though Bitcoin is well over 20k, it's actually well over 25k as well. And everyone's freaking out for some reason that I can't quite discern, to be honest. But when we're taking a look at the chart here, it's pretty obvious, as I said in yesterday's video, we're getting towards that oversold territory now. Obviously, we had quite a decent rally here. And realistically, you know, no bearish divergences here actually on the RSI in terms of the upward momentum. So really, if we got a bounce here, you could predict that maybe we'd do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth wave maybe coming up, breaking through some of these resistances depending on what we do see in the wider market. Obviously, Bitcoin leading the market right now will keep us under wraps until we do see it bouncing to the upside. I mean, a quick look at the Bitcoin chart will tell you that. Right now, we are just essentially, you know, we've had this nice 1, 2, 3, and now we're retracing, aren't we, looking for that support. Probably going to find it here at the previous range high, I'd say, for Bitcoin now that we've lost this low. Coming down like this and then getting a bounce to the upside for a fifth wave, I think would be quite likely. And XRP 1, 2, 3, 4 looking quite similar here, although it has come down back into that previous swing high resistance. You can see here flipping that into support maybe in this area and then getting the bounce would be a fairly likely scenario, I would say. You can see we're already kind of grinding around in this area, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. But obviously you can see we came down, we've lost this range low here, as you can see, and we've come back up and got this strong wick rejection so far today of that previous support as resistance. You can see here we're just laddering down right now, so we could see a deeper retracement to the downside if that's the case. I did actually say in yesterday's video as well, if we did come back up to this resistance and show signs of a rejection, that I'd probably close this long position that I had at a small loss. And once we got back up to around this area here, I did actually close this position out. So we can just consider this position here a small loss, looking something like this. Because I do think that most likely from what we're seeing on the charts, we're probably going to see a bit more downside for XRP. Or at the very least, a bit of indecision. And I'd rather wait for a cleaner setup to take another position on this crypto right now in terms of a short-term trade. I've got long-term bags for XRP. And really, right now, we are just waiting and seeing what's going to happen next in the wider market. So that is it for today, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching indeed. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.